Doesn't beat the infield. Got that away nicely. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Good bowling in that over, just the one from it. Chennai are 1 for none.
End of the first, not many runs off it. A good start by the bowlers.
Bolt, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the Garware Pavilion end. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Was quick onto that in the infield. Couldn't get it through the field. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over, just one off it. Chennai are 2 for none.
Another good over by the bowlers. Bowled to their field well and mixed their deliveries nicely.
Chaha from the Tata end. Oh, that's beautifully struck right out of the guts and all the way.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
Pandya, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Wow, that's missed the lot. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Straight to the fielder. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Too good. That is huge.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. On that nicely, good defence. Dug that out well. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Needs to be on target. Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Late cut, straight to the fielder. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Chennai are 23 for none.
They've been working the singles despite the setbacks. Start of a good rebuild.
Finds the fielder with that shot. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Over Chennai, 30 for none. Pandya from the Garware Pavilion end. A direct hit and this could be gone. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Head was completely still, and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Edge, but it drops safely. End of the over, and time for a little more freedom in the field. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump. That'll force a mistake.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Misses everything.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Trouble! Nice shot, pierces the infield.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
End of the over. 20 runs coming from it. Chennai are 62 for none. The right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Nearly gets the edge. Boomer with a great delivery there. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. That's hit them at pace. That looked painful. Ouch, that looked nasty. 5 runs out of there. Chennai are 67 for none.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Santner, the left-arm orthodox bowlers, coming into the attack from the Tata end. Edged, unplayable. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
No point running for that one. It was a 4 the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Oh, that's a peach of a delivery. It's their best ball, top shelf.
The first wicket down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment etched on their face. Cannot believe they got out like that.
Doesn't beat the infield. Needs a direct hit. Six runs added in the over. Chennai 73 for 1. Bumrah from the Garware Pavilion end. Oh, the batter couldn't get out of the way. Ouch. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, that's got to hurt. Misjudged that one. Drilled that one away.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Dhoni has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Six of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Might look to go big again here.
Edged. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Cuts that off well in the infield. That's gone. Fine catch by the wicketkeeper. Gone. Fine catch.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. But all the same, it's been fabulous to watch. He's got their tail up.
Couldn't get it through the field. Good pick up. Big chance. End of the over. 2 runs added to the total. Chennai are 88 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Markandi has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Mumbai with a massive shout. Whacked away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Pinged off the bat.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Mumbai managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Santner from the Tata end. No. Terrible shot. In this format of the game, that over is as good as a wicket. Superb bowling. Huge. That has flown.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. How will he reply?
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. And gone. The fielder at long off had to run around the boundary, but they've taken a fine catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
Off the middle of the bat. End of the over. Chennai, 108 for 3.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Track. Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high, and long for 6.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Nice shot, straight to gully. Edged. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Massive outside edge. Finds the fielder with that shot. Needs to be on target. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Chennai, 117 for 3. Edge, but it drops safely. Mumbai with a strong appeal. That should be given. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Thick edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Hers on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Chennai, 128 for 4.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Misses everything. Good pick up, big chance. Wow, that's missed a lot. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Really gets the edge. Pandya with a great delivery there. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on and collect that one. Gone! Caught! Great catch at mid-on. Fantastic stuff.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. You'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. You can't time that any better. Perfection.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Huge edge.
Really good timing, out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
A good innings, weathered some good bowling and scored freely when given the opportunity, but couldn't keep it going and will head back disappointed.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Square cut, finds point, no run. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock. A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
He's quick onto that in the infield. Overton ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. How will the bowler respond?
Massive outside edge. Trouble. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Bolton, the left-arm medium-fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Henry taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. Beats the bat. Jeez, how has that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great running.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable.
Here we go. First ball.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Needs a direct hit. Finds the edge. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges. Oh, wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Now, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, 2 runs added. Mumbai are 2 for 1. Going with pace now. Cuts that off well in the infield. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Nicked it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Doesn't beat the infield. Smacks that away through the gap. Six runs added in the over. Mumbai are 8 for 1. Henry from the Tata end. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. Fielder out in the deep. There's some serious work to cut it off.
You just can't give them that much width. You bowl out there and you get what you deserve.
Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. No. Terrible shot. Perfectly timed.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Straight to the fielder. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. What a shot. Lovely on drive, and there's little chance of anyone catching that.
A lovely flowing on drive there. No problems at all getting it to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. That is quite extraordinary. Yada, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Might look to go big again here.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Oh, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Well, I think the bowlers would be a bit disappointed with how they've come out at the start, but they can definitely rein it in a bit still.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Gaikwad, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Chennai having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review, though.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Jacks looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Needs a direct hit. Perfectly timed.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary. Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Couldn't get it through the field. Hit the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be really happy with that.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
His delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
The captain can push this field a bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Wow, that's missed the lot. Nearly gets the edge. Overton with a great delivery there. That is quite extraordinary. Yada, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Misses everything. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Mumbai 65 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
And a fine take by the field at deep cover point. It was in the air for some time, but they've held on to it well. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Good fielding out in the boundary. A direct hit and this could be gone. Hussain with a huge appeal. Overton from the Tata end. That's a confident appeal. Was quick onto that in the infield.
Very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Did they go full? Did they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. a big one, and maximum away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
That's incredible. Just the power on that shot. That's the sort of thing you want to see in the crowd when you come to the cricket.
Good shot. Beauty.
They're so strong off the back foot. Really well timed. The crowd is on their feet to admire that piece of cricket.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Trouble.
The golden opportunity wasted. All they had to do was throw it to the right hand.
19 runs out of there. Mumbai are 9 for 3. Bang, bowled, just stunning bowling.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Edged. Pandya staying put, but the opposition put in a huge appeal. End again. See you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Dug that out well. That's the end of the over. 1 run coming from it. Mumbai are 90 for 5.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Gopal shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Cuts that off well in the infield. Swept away, but finds the field. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. That's quite extraordinary. Jacks, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Chennai with a massive shout. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Needs to be on target. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. Mumbai are 106 for 5.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Gone! Oh, that's a bit unlucky.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Nice shot, straight to gully. A great over, no runs conceded, a wicket as well, putting enormous pressure on the batters.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Overton, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. No, terrible shot. Outside edge, it will be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Drilled that one away. Can't get that outside the ring field. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Straight through them. That was a lesson in leg spin bowling.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
First, I'd focus on just trying to survive this ball, deny the hat-trick, and then worry about getting runs. End of the over. 2 runs added to the total. Mumbai are 117 for 8. Overton from the Garware Pavilion end. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Lovely cover drive. Straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, nice catch. Great reactions. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch. Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Couldn't get it through the field. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted. Been some great bowling so far today. Just need one more to really top it off. Nice solid defensive shot. The bowler looks really confident. Needs a direct hit. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Mumbai weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over. Dubé into the attack now from the Garware Pavilion end. Misses everything. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls allowed this over. Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Nearly gets the edge. Dubé with a great delivery there.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Mumbai are 128 for 9. Henry, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. There's a chance if it hits. Straight to the fielder. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
Chennai get the final wicket. A brilliant bowling display to take the 10 wickets and the victory.